Mr. President, I rise in support of the Laken-Riley Act and ask my fellow colleagues to vote for my amendment, Sarah's Law. Combined, these actions will close the loopholes that for too long have allowed murderers who come here illegally to roam free in our communities and commit more crimes. These two young women, Sarah Root and Laken Riley, and their families deserve justice. And folks, we can make this happen tonight. After all, this is not a partisan fight. I'm honored to have my colleague, Senator Fetterman from the great state of Pennsylvania, co-sponsoring Sarah's Law. The truth is, the border crisis has impacted every state, not just southern border states like Texas and Arizona, but New York, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and yes, folks, even Iowa. The end of this month marks 9 years since Iowans Michelle Root and Scott Root, who I know personally, woke up to every parent's worst nightmare. Their daughter, Sarah, was killed by a drunk driver who was an illegal immigrant. Sarah, a 21-year-old from Council Bluffs, Iowa, had just graduated from Bellevue University in Nebraska with a 4.0 GPA. She was headed home after celebrating this milestone, very important day in her life with her family and friends. In an instant, an illegal immigrant, Edwin Mejia, who was drunk driving with a blood alcohol 3 times the legal limit, struck and killed her. One would think that Sarah's killer would clearly meet Immigration and Customs Enforcement priorities. But no. Citing the Obama administration's November 2014 memo, ICE declined to take custody of Mejia. Yes, folks, he had killed a woman, and they declined to take custody of Edwin Mejia, despite his repeated driving offenses and history of skipping court dates. Before the Root family could even lay Sarah to rest in her satin-lined casket in the cold Iowa ground, her murderer had posted bond, never to be seen again and never to face justice. Since then, I have warned repeatedly against the dangers of letting illegal immigrants who have already broken our laws roam the country and continue their lawlessness. A loophole in the law meant Sarah's killer escaped justice. But today we can do something to ensure that no other family has to go through the pain and the grief that Scott and Michelle and Scotty and the rest of their family still feel from that heartbreaking day. My amendment would close the alarming loophole that let Sarah's killer go free. It would simply require ICE to detain illegal immigrants charged with killing or seriously injuring another person, so they do not disappear before facing justice. Let's make this a reality today for Sarah's family, for Laken's family, and for the countless American families we can protect. I thank the gentlelady from Alabama for spearheading this effort to bring justice for our families. Thank you, and I yield the floor, Mr. President.